Hello guys, today we're going to take a look at episode 2. This came out on September 3rd, 1993. It's 45 minutes long. That's going to be this typical runtime. This one, I forgot to say the IMDb rating in the last one. In the last one, it was 8.2 out of 10. The pilot got an 8.2 out of 10 with about 324 people. This one here got 7.6 out of 10 with 217 people. This episode is directed by Andy Tennant, who also directed Hitch, a lot of like rom-com movies, adventure like rom-com like movies. So the synopsis of this is Brisco and Bowler, who I mentioned in the last one. Those two are tracking Bly, the bad guy. They track him to Colorado, and this episode kind of dives a bit more into the orb I mentioned. The orb I mentioned in the pilot. I also want to mention really quickly that some of these episodes, the synopsis of them and what they're about and the details, I'm necessarily not going to go through them all like vividly. One, spoilers, and two, it's been a minute since I've watched them, so I don't want to misgive or say the wrong information. But I'm just gonna say this: the overall show in itself is a very good show. There's not really any real bad spots within the show. It's one of those. It's also one of those shows whether you like it or hate it. I mean, it's kind of hard to like say that. And anyone who doesn't like it is because they don't like westerns or they don't like the sense of humor or something. And the sense of humor kind of like borderline stride, but this is also adventure. That's a big way to describe it too. And it's done in a way that isn't like cynical. It's definitely done in a way that definitely kind of does have a touch of epicness, especially as the main storyline goes along and we start seeing episodes more dedicated to it. This one does kind of look a little bit more at the orb backstory, but this is one of the orb episodes. So we see some of that. There's gonna also be points where weird things happen at first that come to play later in the show, which is cool to see here. Like this show is, like I said, overall the show's was done remarkably well given everything. But yeah, overall this is a solid episode. Get some backstory in the orb. Anything There's not any other general details in it outside of that. But yeah, still solid. But yeah, like I said, and when I do these, usually like some of these episodes or videos, reviews of these are gonna be mega short. Like right now it's like a few minutes, and yeah, it's not a lot of meat, but for something like this, you don't really need a lot of meat because really the point of like these vlogs and stuff like that is just as a loose guide. They're not kind of meant to like replace watching the actual show. It's just kind of more of like a speck of what to expect without being forced to eat it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, overall this is a really solid installment here, and definitely none of these episodes are going to be skipped, but I'm just going to say anyway, you can't really skip this really. It has too much good background information, and it's still a solid episode. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case you want to chat with anyone that can't be company, you don't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. Find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab on our channel as well. You can access that at anywhere or any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.